Hey everybody, I'm going to do a little short. I'm going to try something new and actually start off the game with this while we just start the replay. But this is going to be a really cool game. We're going to watch a random versus Terran game of two very, very good players. And it's actually going to be on arid plateau, which I'm going to be very curious about. So just go to the game screen and let's just check this out. We're going to be spawning the top left directly on top of PZ.Yungprince, who is a Grandmaster random player previously known as tQorGETSLAMT. He's actually on the PZ.Yungprince account and helped me so much because I'm so used to seeing him being TQ or get slammed. So I'm very curious about what's going to be happening, as he is an incredibly scary person. Absolutely scary, and he's going to be spawning as Zerg, going to be the player in the top left, going up against uGp.Sasin, who is the Terran player in the bottom right. And if nobody knows these two players, you really should. Prince is an incredibly powerful Zerg slash random player, GM random over multiple seasons, GM Zerg. He's incredibly scary. We just saw him do a TVT that was also incredibly scary, long game, beating Isserus Cooking in a ridiculously almost 40-minute long TVT on Shakur's Plateau, which was very fun to see. And now we're seeing them go up against uGp.Sasin. uGp is a very scary team. We've seen them play in the Zeke Team League, the Team Series, and they had some incredible games. Sasin is actually the player that I've seen play in the longest game I have ever seen. It was literally a 2-hour and 12-minute long TVP on Shakur's Plateau. I casted that game and I ended up having to fast forward through the replay because it was so long. It's very cool to see, but I mean, it takes stamina to be able to play a game that long. And he was able to do it. And it was crazy impressive, going for the big end game composition of Vikings, battle cruisers, crazy things like that. And he ended up even doing things like EMPing his own battle cruisers so that feedback wouldn't be effective against them. So small, very strategically oriented, intelligent things that he was able to do in that game. And now we're watching Slampt go for a hatchery first on Arid Plateau, which is without a doubt the single worst ladder map that there is, and I would almost say has ever been, because this map is so bad. I say it's a terrible way to start a cast, but I mean, oh my god. You move into this natural, you have this big thing you can go ahead and try and defend. You have this avenue you can move and attack. You can have big crazy Zerg cheeses where you move down here, and the bigger reason why I hate it so much is because I'm a Protoss player, and how do you defend this? If you go for a Forge expand, you gotta go Pylon Forge, Gateway, block, cannon. Well, you can't do that. If you try and one gate expand, well, then you go for the Nexus and you try and do like a wall, gateway, pylon. You have too many chokes. It's ridiculous. And we're going to see if maybe Prince will go ahead and try and take advantage of the fact that he can be incredibly aggressive at this point in the game. I mean, he's getting speed. He actually did like a speedling opener after going for his hatchery first, which is a great thing to do. Because on the flip side, Terran can be very aggressive on this map, as you can easily push out with a lot of early Marines, Marauders, Stim, anything like that. Push in. Hellion Marauder could be ridiculous on this map. And he actually is going for a reactored Hellion opener. He's actually getting on a starport as well. So he actually may be going reactored Hellions into Banshees. But I'm kind of curious as to why his barracks is still flying around. I almost makes me think that he maybe it's just to bring back the SCV, maybe just not bothering to build Marines or something. We'll see exactly what's up. Looks like now he's going to go ahead and land. Looks like it was just for the SCV. Alright, so now over here you're watching as the tech is being put onto the starport, and we're seeing it may be Sasin trying to abuse the size of this map by going for an incredibly aggressive, harassment heavy and strong build. You can see right now these these spines are here in the two spots that are pretty much perfect for actually defending. You can see the spine range will be about to the edge of this creep. Yeah, you can see right now, Prince is going to move it forward to the perfect spot to try and be able to get them. But oh, that's going to allow the Hellions in. Oh, that is an unfortunate time for him. And now we're going to watch them just go right by and go for the drones, taking a few shots of them. Nice there, and go easily straight into the main though. And that's exactly what they're going to be doing. We have Queens down the field. This creep tumor is very vulnerable. Looks like Yasasa will just go straight for the drones though. He's getting a few shots off, some very nice kills going down. Right now, Slam's worker count is diminishing greatly. Oh, these Hellions. Just that one mistiming of that. It has been forced to actually engage with the drones, but it's going to line them up even more. Oh god, Lings are now finally out. They're going to move in, and that Hellion still managed to get a few shots off. We're now down to 17 drones. Oh god, 14 kills now for Sasin and the workers, and that is so bad. So bad. He's even getting a double command center off of this. The Banshee's going down. No cloak, though, which is great for yungprince. Absolutely great for yungprince, the fact that there's no cloak, because as of right now, he's so far behind. I don't know if he's even going to be able to expect this kind of thing. Maybe he'll be able to get in with these Lings, see the lack of expo, and realize that it's going to be something else. But, he's got the Overlord. There we go. He's got the Overlord, going to be able to move in, and he'll be able to see this with one Marine. No way this is not going to be scouted. Hopefully there's going to be an EO chamber and everything thrown down soon. There it is. yungprince sees this, even sees the first Banshee, but will he get Queens? Will there be an Evo chamber? We do have Spore down. Evo chamber's already down. Very good. Spore will be down in time, maybe. Yeah, so now I have all the Lings running around, and just like a quick thing to mention is the fact that, guys, I mean, PZ, highly doubts a team that most people are fully aware of, but they're based out of Texas, which is where yungprince lives, and they actually are the biggest anime convention center, really, out there in Houston, and they actually host the annual car show that they have, which is really cool. They're a sponsor of Quantic Gaming, so they really enjoy esports and nerdy activities with the anime and all that. Overlord's down here. Where did that? There's the Banshee. Multiple Banshees are going to move down here. And so instead of actually having Hellion Marauder, we're having Hellion Banshee. Weird composition, but hey, it seems to be working. We're actually having. He's going to take the gold really quickly. We even have a Raven out. What? Oh, he's going to be able to PDD, and the Spore Crawlers will not actually be able to hit the Banshees. Clever thing, if he's going to go ahead and be aggressive with that. Hellions will wreck the Lings out, if there are Roaches. Banshee's going to easily just go ahead and focus those down. Now, yungprince is going for the hatchery and getting the lair tech. No third base at all quite yet. Maybe forced to some kind of double expo, but if we're going to have an early PF over here for Sasin, this is going to be absolutely terrible if yungprince does not get scouted. Now you have the gold going down. And a big note about the gold base, guys, is that if you have it fully saturated with SCVs, then you actually just have the same amount of income as you do if you have a fully saturated blue base. It's just you need fewer drones, SCVs to do it, so it's not as big a deal as people really think. But now we're watching as this is going down. We have the PDD down. Actually, it's a great thing for Slam or yungprince that PDD was thrown down there. Nice transfuse, but this PDD is now not going to be too effective if there's going to be more offensive pushing. So forcing that PDD out there is actually going to allow this Banshee to fall. Those Queens are targeted down, and there it goes. Yes, big pick off for yungprince. Now he can just retreat. He's on creep. The Hellions are just tickling the Queens. Not even going for the very hurt Queen. Now we're going to have the Spine Crawler be enough to push those guys back. At least they should. Sam's going to move down. He's got the Lings on creep. He's just moving so speedily along. However, there's no attack upgrades for those Lings. That's kind of hurting their ability to deal with the Hellions. They're just coming in piecemeal too. And they're lining up for them. Let's look at this explosions of their blood as they die. yungprince is now so far down. 54 to 82. Yikes! That is quite deadly. Also, for any of you guys watching, I'm kind of curious what you think about the colors, because I did get the color mod. That's something that I would definitely be curious about people's thoughts. And so, to continue my point about the gold, is that the only thing that really benefits on the gold in terms of income, race-wise, is actually Terran Mules. This is an incredibly smart move by Sasin to go ahead and try and abuse this fact to increase that income exponentially, because of the fact that those mules return so much more on the gold. Actually, you know what? Maybe a fix for, I don't want to say fix, but maybe a thing that would actually help the gold issues is if mules just couldn't mine them. It might actually be a good, interesting balance change from Blizzard. But by the way, this point defense is just turning out to be one of the best scouts ever. As we're watching it go in. And actually, you know what? With attacking one unit, it basically just costs 9 energy to block a shot, but luckily Queens are going very quickly, so this thing will go down fairly soon. And we finally have yungprince taking down another base. It would actually really benefit him to go for the gold, actually, so he can try and get that more efficient drone income as opposed to having to deal with all the mules on the gold. Because right now Sasin's going to be able to get so much. 10 mutas, by the way, just popped too. So we're having those guys pushing in there. Where's the Spire? There's a Spire. Not getting any kind of air upgrades as of yet, but these mutas are going to be nice. There's already a Thor, though, and a turret at the gold. Thors are here at the natural. The main has got a couple turrets. But back here is pretty vulnerable. And oh, these supply depots. Ooh, those are some juicy targets. Those supply depots, if they get targeted down because they're not being defending it, so the SCVs get pulled, Young Prince could easily just stay around here and just decimate all of these supply depots. Because they're very pretty in their arrangement, but so vulnerable, especially because the muta splash will just continue taking those down. Now we're watching as that turret's going down. Young Prince is he's actually lost a muta. He's going to move in, but here come 3 Thors. Oh, Young Prince, you got to see this. They're going to move in. You're going to lose some more mutas. And actually, because he was spread out enough, those Thors do not get any real splash damage shots off. So those are still 8 fully healthy Mutalisks. Let's look at the worker count for a second. It's 67 to 65, but the income is actually surprisingly even. Looks like it was really helpful to go ahead and take off a few of those guys. There's also so few. Oh, there's a transfer down here. Let's get another base is actually being taken. Sasin's got this command center almost done to be able to take that down, and he is going to go for really dealing with this game and trying to get a very quick economic advantage, and then probably going to push out when he has max and hopefully be able to use this tiny map to really help himself. But look at the creep spread. Normally you never get to see a creep spread going almost into the Terran base, especially when a Terran actually has a Raven, or I guess maybe he had it. Oh no, he still has his Raven out. To actually even help him not even use scans to take out the creep tumors. By the way, I think it's a very smart thing to do for any Terrans out there watching. If you just get one Raven, you do not need to scan to take down the creep tumors. That can really, really help you in terms of your efficiency with mining. You can scan for more important things, get more blanket scans to go for a term that I just made up that gets the point across. We have a lot of roaches that are now out in the field by Slammed. He's getting his +2 carapace, and there's another Evo over here getting the range attack. So he's anticipating this mech from Sasin quite well. There's a lot of Hellions and a lot of Thors, and no tanks, which is very interesting. It's actually something that I saw. Who was it? Someone else I was watching recently was going for mech with purely Hellions and Thors. Don't remember who it was, but it was really, really good. And I really like the addition of this Raven. As we can see right now, it's just helping him so much. He's not having to scan to take all those guys out. It's a really much faster killing of all those stuff. And now we're going to see this Thor going down in a second. And now we're having the PF getting shot at. This one turret, though, is going to force the mutas to go somewhere else. But never mind, the mutas go ahead and start getting hits. They're going to attack. Oh my god, this so close to going down. There we go. Finally goes down, but now Slam's getting hit over here as natural expansion. He's got roaches that are going to... Ooh, quick timing of pulling those guys back. Slam's now basically maxed right now. Watching Sasin here, he's got a few SCVs with him. They're actually not on auto repair, interestingly enough. Maybe some of them are, some of them aren't. I don't know, but that's really, really weird as they're just right now moving around and following Thor, but this natural is going down. Slam did evacuate a lot of his drones. Now we're watching these Hellions and Marines pushing forward. They're taking a lot of shots from these roaches for free, but that may not really matter as Slam's now actually running around with these roaches, going to pick off all of these Thors. They are getting repaired, though. That's not going to matter when they get one-shotted, basically, by all of those roaches. Sasin with 10 Thors, and looks like the stuff inside Slam's main was able to be taken down, or I guess Young Prince, I should be saying. And we're actually having another commensurate. And by the way, look at the mules, what they did to those patches. This guy's still got 900 minerals left. It's craziness. But Sasin has got all these Thors running around. Young Prince's gold is still up. For him, 64 drones are out to 50 SCVs, so that's nice for him. But these roaches are still running around and dealing a ton of damage. They're actually going after the factors, which is going to be a very nice thing. Sasin's going to get the money back from that Thor that was building. And now we're actually watching Young Prince going to the side of the map that belongs to Sasin, technically. Now we're actually having an auto turret being thrown down. This Raven is so close to dying. It must have been hit by the mutas or something, because there's not that much else that's actually anti-air out that's for Young Prince. But look at the immobility of these Thors. Now they're pulling back. Now they'll be able to deal with these roaches. The roaches are, however, taking down a lot of those. Oh, look at the Thor pops out directly into roaches, but I think the roaches are not going to be able to take this. That's going to be close. Yeah, there we go. 74 health left on that Thor. But right now, Young Prince is beasting it up, considering he's now retaking its natural expansion. He's able to take down this base, although Sasin's getting another one. The income is now in favor of Young Prince. Really solid gameplay on this map. I mean, wow. We have got 10 Thors now out. This is crazy. Sasin really should also just, please just prepare this Raven. It's not that hard. You can easily keep it effective and alive for longer. And we do have all of these bases now coming back online. A Young Prince with the gold. This is actually a really important thing about the gold is because we're in this low drone situation, Slampt is now fully saturated this gold. So he basically has the full income of a blue base. We're now watching, we do see that Sasin was able to scout this with this Raven just now. And so this base is going to fall. Hopefully none of these larvae actually get used. Oh, Slampt, don't use the larva. Okay, good, because they should be guaranteed to be dead if that did happen. Oh, will the SCV get taken out? Nope, still not. Will not. But Slamp's gonna go for a big counterattack. Roaches and Infestors. So does he have Neural? Is he getting Neural? He's getting Neural Parasite. Very nice. You can use that on those Thors very effectively, too. Because it's not like going against Neural against Colossi. Because with, I want to go say 7 range for Neural and 7 range for the attack of Thors. Neural range is, I believe it's 7. I don't think it actually says. I want to say it's 7 though. We see it moving in. There are a lot of turrets that are going to be taken out. And we're going to watch as this turret. We're going to see fungals on those. Oh, come on, Slam. Fungal those. Yes, he fungaled the SCVs. Very, very nice. Now the Thors move in with their attack range of 7. Cool, so I was right on that one. This Oral Command's going to fall too. So Sasin's not going to lift it off. Oh, yeah, there we go. Now he lifts it off. We'll be able to repair that. That's actually a really, really big deal. I was able to say that because now all of a sudden Sasin is the one behind in the base count and everything. And oh, ooh, Young Prince, you're oh, wait, oh, come on, save the Infestors, Infestors, Young Prince. There's a Raven. You can't burrow. There you go. Is the movement speed is 2 for when they're burrowed. What about when they're not burrowed? I think, I don't know, I think they actually, I don't know if they move faster burrowed or unburrowed. Because they move quickly both ways, they might just be the same. Actually, they're kind of slow and lumbering, and they got large booties that kind of slow them down. Yeah. Alright, so now Young Prince still has this mineral field going up there. We do have Spine Crawler in this third base. Natural's back up in mining, and now we have all these roaches pulling away. They do have the +2 attack. Is there a hive out? There is a hive out, so we can see the +3 attack if you want, so I would definitely think you would go for that. And okay, so they do move slightly faster when they are not burrowed, which makes sense. Because they do require detection on the burrow. Oh yeah, that definitely makes sense. Now we're going to see Young Prince with so many roaches here. He's going to retreat with all of those drones to try and keep them alive. He's spreading his roaches nicely. Should be able to go in for a nice surround, but there's so many Thors. Now they're moving in. There's even Banshees. Oh, that's going to be rough. We have the first Neural going down on top of that Thor. Nice move. Second Neural Thor. Third Neural Thor. And now we're having these Thors just completely turn on fungal on top of all those Thors and everything. I think Young Prince is now going to be able to just decimate Sasin. He could go, he doesn't have enough energy for any more Neurals, and I think Sasin may come out on top. It's close. Those SCVs are getting taken down. This Thor's getting targeted down. This one getting targeted down next. We're having Hellions come from around, and the SCV repair. Oh, it's so quick on Thors. So that guy does manage to stay alive, but Young Prince is still ahead. This base is now back up and running. We're watching as Sasin is going to be the one with the income lead now after killing a few bases of Slampt. This base has actually never been taken too, so Young Prince could go for that one, or maybe even go for this one over here, but there are auto turrets serving to basically, basically as scouts right now. And look at the weird island of creep over here. It's actually kind of funny to see. Slampt could actually literally continue spreading it. So now we have all these roaches moving down here. I mean, we're going to try and move in, but there are now 5 Thors down here for Sasin. He's actually getting more Banshees too. Is that his only starport though? I think that might be his only starport. If that's his only starport, he's not going to be able to get much else right now. We do see Young Prince starting the Greater Spire 2, as well as the +3 missile attacks. He's going to need to actually start getting the melee attacks too for those broodlings. I think he lost his other Evo though. I really do. Because that was his natural. It was sitting right over here. So without that second Evo, he can't get the melee upgrades, which will benefit those broodlings so much, because those are really the main attackers of there. Plus, I don't know if he really has any attack upgrades for his for his mutas either, which definitely affect Broodlord attack too. But now we're watching him take down more SCVs. A bunch of Hellions are actually going to get fungled, and Fungals, against Hellions, not that great. Now we see him pushing down. We've got the Infested Terran. They need to target down that Banshee because nothing else will answer. There we go. Now all these Roaches are moving in. It's only the +2 attack. We actually have the +3 armor done for Sasin. That's actually really key to keeping those Thors alive. However, they're kind of dying pretty quickly right now. Sam's targeting them each one individually. You have these Infested Terran even coming in to add more DPS there. And Infested Terran DPS is scary, by the way. We're watching them doing 10 damage per shot, attacking very, very quickly. More Infesteds being called down there. However, what modifiers are they? They're actually light. So those Hellions deal more damage against those Infestors than anything else. Now we have the burrowed Infestors running away. I think that Raven was taken out. Yeah, there's no more Raven, so now the burrowing is actually really effective. And forcing a mule at this point is big, because Sasin's been forced to go onto very few bases. He's now trying to mine over here, but look at how few SCVs he really has on those minerals. I think it's actually technically only 13, which is rough. Now we're going to have these Roaches moving down there, but this is a PF. It's actually got all SCVs queued up too, so Sasin does not want to take that away from... Oh, whoa, he's actually rallied to the wrong base. He needs to get some of those guys over here, I think. Actually, I don't know, it's close. I'm not quite sure which one actually has more left. Now these Roaches also running away. We do have the sensor tower here revealing the fact that there are Roaches or anything running around trying to be aggressive as of right now. But we are watching as all of those Hellions running. Now we have the Broodlords. There we go. We're also watching as... Oh, is there going to be a scan? I'm kind of surprised there's no scan. He's actually just attacking there. The drones are staying alive. They are suffering the splash of the Roaches getting shot, but... Hey, there we go. Slam's able to save a few of those. We're now having an Infestor Broodlord so strong, especially with the Neural on top of those Thors. That'll be big. And the +1 melee attack was researched, so we did see Slampt add on that second Evo. I think I saw that in the pressure tab. I just didn't mention it because there's too much else going on right now. But we have, oh my god, so many Thors. Oh my god. So we have the 6 Thors. As all these Broodlords are going to start to pop. They don't have any attack upgrades, though. It's basically going to be up to the Broodlings to mess up AI and the range of the range and the surprise of the Broodlords. Because as of right now, do we see any real reaction to the Broodlords from Sasin? I think he's just going to literally rely on the Thor Splash. So Slampt, there we go. Slampt's now engaging with the Broodlords down here. There's no defense, so these Broodlings are having free reign on taking down those SCVs that are so precious. And this Iron from Sasin is so immobile. He's trying to bring in those Thors now, but watching as every single SCV gets taken down. Will he infest Terran? Because there's a lot of those infestors. Now just retreat. He burrowed a Roach. Oh, that's obnoxious. But there is a Raven now out, so he doesn't need to send a scan. He just needs to get those Thors and everything down there. So now we're having 8 Broodlords. Young Prince is controlling this game, and he's going to be getting this base. Alright, so this is very, very strong. Does he continue to get those upgrades? We do see, yep, the 2-2 for the Carapace. And that, the Greater Spire is always getting the +1 attack. So then start all of a sudden having crazy good DPS with those Broodlords. Now we're having more morphing. We have 4 Broodlords coming in on top of the 8 already. That's going to be, actually 5 Broodlords coming in on top of the 8 already. So that's going to be crazy. 13 Broods, so hard to deal with. Sasin just has this base in mind. Look at that. This is technically a little bit over here, but I mean, come on, look at this. This is basically his only real base, and he can't even land down here. I think he just tried to. Yeah, he's selecting it. I'm pretty sure he's trying to land that, but it just will not happen. I think he's even transferring SCVs, and oh, he's gonna actually attack? Will he attack, or is he? What is he doing right now? We have all these Infestors running around, and he actually is. Oh, Prince actually has knowledge of those guys in there. There we have the Unburrow down there. Will we see a Fungal? There we have some Fungals. We have a few Vikings out, but this Raven is all of a sudden looking to be pretty vulnerable. Look at all those Roaches. Those Roaches could easily just take out the Hellions. We see some Fungals going down, which is nice, and now we're having all these Broodlords. 13 Broods against Thor and 4 Vikings. But Young Prince is running. Let's go wants to bide his time and try and get out some more units. He's actually getting another Spire. He wants double upgrades for those Broods. He's really going to be relying on those Broodlords right now, because this is an incredible game. Oh my god. So now we have PF morphing down here. We're going to have that income increasing for Sasin. Look at Sasin is retreating. This one Roach is so nice. I need to drink water. So this is insane. So let's have fun. Look at the Queen energy. Are there even really... Where are Queens? Is Slam queenless right now? Is he going Broodlord, Brood War style? 4 queens. Where are the 4 queens? Are they with his army? He has his queens with his army. I guess he has enough larva stockpile. He's got enough hatches and everything to get a lot of stuff. There have Corruptors moving down there. We have the point defense drone down there. That's already out of energy. Neural on the Thors once again. No, there are a few fungals that are down there. Now we're having Broodlords taking shots from the Thors, but without really a lot of splash damage. We're watching as the Thors are losing the fight. The Thors are losing the fight right now. Young Prince, though, has got a lot of Corruptors. He needs to actually morph those into Broodlords soon. And actually get the morphin Broodlords away. I think these Thors might actually win the fight. They're so low on health. This one guy's about to die. 1 health left. Oh, take down this 1 health of Thor, please. Oh, Young Prince, look at that. Literally has a single head point of health. This guy's getting repaired and just not dying. Oh, Queen. Oh my god, this 1 health Thor. By the way, Crushing was even used on those Thors, and that's such a really, really nice move. Get those Broods out now. He's actually maxed, getting 17 Roaches. And now we're watching to try and start mine down there. But, oh, he's sending those drones just as Hellions come in. Oh, Young Prince. No. No, 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 no. God, I have to say, Young Prince is my favorite people to watch. He has all of these incredibly cool games that happen, and this is a fascinating game on an arid plateau of all maps. So now we're seeing him running around, controlling this well. Now we're having Broodlords versus Hellions. That is one of the most unfair fights I have ever seen. How's that double spire going? It's going well. We've got the +2 attack almost completing down there. Hasn't started the Carapace upgrade. He does have the money for it. But look at everything he's having to do. It's for the fun of it, just right now. And just like see what he's doing. We're actually getting... Look at that! Ultra Cavern. Oh, I like this switch by him. He's got the Infestors and everything. He can easily go for that. He's running down there. I don't think he's really using any kind of spawn larva right now. He's just kind of going around. Let's see what Sasin's doing. He's running around. He's trying to get more Thors. He's producing more... Wow, he's queuing up a lot onto that Rax. He's got the money for it, but he doesn't have the production facilities. It might benefit him actually to... Oh, he's going to scan? He just saw all those burrow. Why isn't he scanning? If he can scan... oh, I think he's actually attacking his own Hellion to do that, to try and get the splash damage done. That's actually seriously clever. Something that happened in Brood War. Archons would attack a Zealot standing on top of a Lurker to kill it if you don't have detection in Brood War, because that's actually a really good way to do that, and Archon would then kill it with a splash. I haven't seen that many people do that kind of a move in SC2, but that's very, very nice. It's a really smart thing to do. And anything to do to delay Young Prince right now is great, because right now 72 drones versus 55 SCVs, but both players are maxed, and right now Sasin is incredibly strong looking at the moment. But you have a lot of Spines down there, but Spines not good against Thors. This is so many Thors. Now we're having only a few Broodlords. Looks like Young Prince really wants to make the switch into going for Ultras. If he can fungal, neural, and get the Ultras to attack, that'll be really big in this next coming thing. They already have the neurals going down. Oh, he actually neuraled Thors that don't have that much health, which is unfortunate. Definitely neural the ones that have more health, so he can kill the other ones faster. But as of right now, he's controlling this battle. He's coming out slowly on top. We're having Vikings down here dealing damage, though, and they're all these Corruptors. This Thor could easily splash him. Oh my god, this Thor's got 10 health. There we go. Now it gets taken down. But Young Prince has got the lead. He's going to retreat with these drones. Oh god, they're going to die. Oh, that hurts. Look at that. Line splash. Key fungal. Seriously key fungal there to prevent those Hellions from actually getting into that attack. This is one of the most exciting games I've seen in a while. Oh, this is beautiful. This is the kind of game that makes you happy to be involved with SC2. And now we're watching Sasin just landed his command center down here. He's basically just got 4 guys in that one. He just wants to be able to mine efficiently from this one. You can see how it's mining at full efficiency with those 3 guys. Look at that. Creep is spread to the gold. That's obnoxious. Wow. So these guys continue moving around. This is an incredible game. Sasin is running around with so little. I mean, well, it's just so much, but I mean, so little at the same time. The loss tab is showing that he's lost more than Young Prince in terms of resources and all that. Now we have the Ultra Switch. They are here. They do not have the chitinous plating, though. Oh my god, it's like I'm watching Rev Orchid. Rev Orchid just doesn't get the chitinous plating for a while sometimes. It's weird. I was watching that a lot in the rookie call. Now we're watching moving in. We've got a lot of Infestors here. He can get some. Oh, he can get some really nice fungals onto this SCV group down there. We're moving in down here. He's got so many Broodlords just attacking. Fungal. There we go. The Fungal's doing a nice job of killing off those guys. By the way, the Hellions are wrecking the Broodlings. But the problem is that now that these Broodlords have the +2 attack, their own attack themselves are actually dealing a ton of damage, and this thing is wrecking, absolutely wrecking the way that this game is going on right now. And now we're seeing Sasin actually gonna lose that base. That's gonna hurt. Prince is taking control of this game. He's actually getting this base down here. We're now 40 minutes in this game, and it's still going on in crazily epic fashion. Look at the buttons. Actually, look at the APM's going down a little bit. So we're just having Broodlords sieging now. And we see Sasin. Yep, there is the repair going down. Not enough though. Look at the full surround of the Broodlings. They're just decimating everything. Now we're having Sasin trying to come in from the bottom to push up an attack, but so many infestors. Oh my god, the infestors, the Broodlords, everything is here. The Broodlords are 2-2, still wrecking around. Sasin actually has fully upgraded Thors, by the way. I've not been able to keep track of that with everything else going on. Corruption going down. Really nice way they get the corruption down on those Thors. They are getting hit. And Sasin leaves the game. Wow. And now Sam's going to enjoy us killing off that PF, but that is an incredible, incredible showing of great play on a very small map, a very rough map for Zerg against Terran, because you just have the ability to go from mech on just such a incredibly powerful scale, because you don't have to move that far off. So you can easily just go boom, attack, boom, attack, boom, attack. There's no distance you have to really travel, and we can see that Sasin did everything right at the start. He went for a really fast gold. He pressured Prince. He killed what, 17 drones at the start, and he was still able to, he being Prince, was still able to come back and just get the most perfect army movements ever. It's scary everything that Prince was able to just accomplish in that last game against an incredibly powerful opponent like Sasin. I mean, that shows GM random player, you know every aspect of every matchup. Prince shows that incredibly well, and in an incredibly scary way. He just destroyed Sasin. I cannot believe that game turned out the way it did. I mean, mass Thors and Hellions, even getting the Raven, the Banshees. I'm in awe of Prince. That was a great game, and that was... I hope you guys enjoyed that as much as I did, because that was a lot of fun. So, thank you all for watching. I really hope you enjoyed that, because that was honestly my favorite games that I've seen in the last few months. So, big ups to Prince for winning a game like that. Very, very good game.